Jeremy Stockman here with a Halloween treat for you to put in your candy sack. Tonight I'm looking at the Halloween tree, an animated spook fest made to trick your treats. Can a cartoon do what the real thing can? Let's take a look. The disembodied voice of Ray Bradbury's corpse tells us the story of 4 kids out trick-or-treating who are a little worried when their pal Pip is carted off to the hospital in an ambulance. They follow what looks like his ghost to a creepy old house where they meet Carapace Clavicle Mound Shroud. Yikes, try saying that name 6 times fast. Seems he's after that Pip ghost for his collection, and a little teed off that the kids don't understand the backstory of their own costumes. What posers.
What do you know about Halloween? Not even knowing why you are dressed as a skeleton, witch, mummy, or...
So he takes them on a trip through time to learn a few spooky lessons. We get to see ancient Egypt to learn about mummification, then to the Dark Ages to learn about druids and witches, then to France to understand gargoyles and hunchbacks, then to south of the border to learn about the Day of the Dead festival. Mexicans must really like George A. Romero. Just one problem. Pip is gonna die, so spoiler alert, the kids each trade Mound Shroud 1 year off the end of their lives to rescue their buddy. He might be alive, but they missed all the candy.
Nothing. Heck. Gosh. Is that so?
Now, not every Halloween cartoon movie needs to have a great pumpkin or Garfield hiding from pirate ghosts. Some can also be educational. The Halloween tree is striving for that edutainment niche audience of people that like to get some book learnings when they watch their TV. But while you might think this movie is just trying to teach kids about the history of their costumes so they can better understand their monster fandom, it's actually trying to show you what happens when you go trick-or-treating without proper adult supervision. Some lax parents in this town let 4 kids go off alone, and what do they proceed to do? Instead of going house to house where it's brightly lit, they decide to explore dangerous woods, visit a condemned house that isn't theirs, run off with a possible sex offender, travel through time without calling mom first, lose their costumes, stay out all night, and even trade some of their precious life force away. Yowza, where was mom or dad?
Hey, look at the candy heads.
Tell me your name, I give you your skull.
Tom!
Some kids you can trust, and others will just hop into the first white van they see that promises candy. So parents need to keep an eye on them at all times. It takes a lot of time and money to pump out new ones, so you don't want to just toss that investment away. Who's supposed to look after you when you're old and confused?
We might be able to catch Pipkin, grab his pumpkin fire soul, and have a scavenger hunt as well. So you can find out who you are, what you are made of, and retrieve your Pipkin at the same time.
So while the Halloween tree may seem like just a cartoon about things that go bump in the night, it's also a movie trying to make sure everyone understands how important parental supervision on that special night really is. I'm Jeremy Stockman, and I'm giving the valuable October PSA that is the Halloween tree my seal of approval.
Yes, I like it.
I've seen the tears falling from your eyes, seen all the hurt you're feeling deep inside. Your so-called friends suddenly slip away, and you ask yourself what I do or what I say. You toss and turn, you're having sleepless nights, trying to find an answer for the problems in your life. You're so confused and lost, you don't know